And I told somebody a while back, I said, I'm going to start doing some digging. All right. And the digging was, why is A'ja Wilson losing all of her teammates with the Las Vegas Aces? What's going on? Everybody leaving town.
Whoa, sounds like things are getting serious over in WNBA territory. What exactly did A'ja Wilson say that set off this firestorm? I'm all ears. This has the makings of a game-changing moment for sure.
Let's get to this. No, this is damning. It really is. I got to tell you. You see this quote. Quote, it wasn't a championship locker room. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh man, that is a huge statement. Not a championship locker room. That's a bombshell that could ignite all kinds of drama, especially coming from someone like A'ja Wilson, who's such a big leader for the Aces. That kind of remark doesn't just hint at game strategy. It calls into question the whole vibe and culture of the team. So, what happened after that? Was there immediate fallout from the other players or the staff?
As they fell to the New York Liberty in the semifinals, in an interview with Callie Finn of the Las Vegas Review-Journal on Monday, Wilson acknowledged that her team, quote, fell short of their goal. Quote, it wasn't a championship locker room, Wilson said. I mean, out of the gate, going into training camp, I was like, we ain't got it. Wow.
Oh man, that is a huge statement. Not a championship locker room. That's a bombshell that could ignite all kinds of drama, especially coming from someone like A'ja Wilson, who's such a big leader for the Aces. That kind of remark doesn't just hint at game strategy. It calls into question the whole vibe and culture of the team. So what happened after that? Was there immediate fallout from the other players or the staff?
Staley taught her that a winning team should, quote, look, sound, and feel a certain way. I gotta tell you, there's a lot that one could take out of that right there.
If I'm one of her teammates, that definitely sting. A'ja's comment feels like a public dig, making you question if the locker room vibe is really up to par. And yeah, maybe there's more going on behind the scenes. Could be pressure from being defending champs. Or maybe there's some locker room tension we don't know about. Either way, that comment makes you wonder if they're struggling to stay in sync, mentally and emotionally.
Now, in case you're wondering, I mean, they've lost a bunch of players in a variety of ways. Alicia Clark, gone, out of there. Kate Martin, Tiffany Hayes, they went to the Valkyrie. Sydney Colson went to the Indiana Fever. And Kelsey Plum is gone.
Exactly. Once those words were out, there's no taking them back. It's like opening a floodgate, and now everyone's got questions. A'ja Wilson isn't just any player. She's a cornerstone of the league, someone everyone looks up to. So when she drops a statement like that, it carries weight. The media, fans, even her teammates are left wondering what's really going on. Is there more to the story than just frustration after a loss? A'ja's words have made it clear that there's something deeper under the surface. And now the whole league is paying attention, trying to figure out what comes next.
Something was amiss right there in that locker room. And you got to wonder, whose fault is that? I mean, is it just me, or is it's supposed to look and sound and feel a certain way?
Exactly. That's what makes it so surprising. The WNBA has a reputation for its strong, supportive culture where players build each other up, both on and off the court. So for A'ja to come out and essentially say the Aces don't have that championship mentality, it's a total shift. It's not the kind of statement we're used to hearing, especially from someone as influential as her. The WNBA is all about empowerment and unity, so this feels like a sharp break from that narrative. People are trying to figure out whether this is a one-off frustration or if there's something bigger brewing inside that team. Either way, it's definitely not the kind of vibe we expect from a champion team.
Imagine MJ saying this about the Bulls. Don't see a championship locker room? Look in the mirror. That's...
Exactly. That comment will hang over them for a while. Every game, every moment, will be watched closely for signs of tension or division. The Aces will have to prove they can bounce back, or else the cloud will just keep hanging around.
But, it's the Indiana Fever locker room that's toxic. Yeah, y'all remember those narratives floating around out there? Because I do. That sounds like I knew it. I knew there was something going on in Las Vegas that was causing a problem. I said, I can't remember who it was the other day. I don't think it was Ken's. I can't remember. But I told somebody, they mentioned all the players leaving, and I said, something is amiss. Something doesn't smell right. It's not passing the sniff test.
That's a major move, especially for someone as high profile as A'ja Wilson. Going dark on social media when the drama is at its peak definitely sends a message. It's like she's retreating from the noise, trying to distance herself from the circus that her comments stirred up. For athletes, social media is usually a key way to connect with fans and control their narrative. So to go private now? It makes people wonder if she's just trying to lay low, figure things out, or maybe even avoid any more backlash. It also adds another layer of intrigue. What's going on behind the scenes that she feels the need to go silent?
A'ja quickly, I'm guessing, deleted her tweets. I went back and looked at Enrique tweets. I believe those was deleted as well. But as you guys can see right here, man, it states A'ja Wilson profile is private, bro. It's complete.
Oh, here we go. The internet never forgets, right? Digging up old posts from 2012 is exactly the kind of thing that can stir up a whole new round of controversy, even if A'ja was just a kid back then. In pro sports, it doesn't matter if it's years old. People will use it against you if it adds fuel to the fire. If these posts are anything controversial or off-brand for her current image, it could open up a whole new can of worms. It's like her trying to lay low only to have the past resurface, keeping her in the spotlight whether she wants to be or not. The timing couldn't be worse.
A'ja might have a PR team, bro, because they immediately wipe.
Yeah, it's crazy that something from middle school is causing this much drama, but that's the world athletes live in now. A'ja's right. It's a bigger conversation about how athletes handle social media, especially when they go from regular kids to superstars. The fact that the WNBA and Aces are now focusing on media training shows they're realizing how important it is for athletes to understand the long-term impact of their posts. It's definitely time for better guidance on navigating social media.
Online. Now, we know the WNBA, man. I've been saying this. They need media training, media etiquette, PR teams, something. They need something to help navigate these women through this newfound fame, I should say, that they just found themselves into. Because you don't see things like this happen, you know, with other players on the internet. I don't know what the situation is. They don't seem like they're prepared for this level of attention. You know, I just got to keep it real. I mean, down to the media people. I don't even think the media people is ready for this level of attention. Like, you got media people crashing out on YouTubers for making videos. Y'all over there, we're over here. I mean, whatever the case may be, is the W as a whole, you know, we got to talk about this thing as a whole, is not prepared for this level of success.
Their entire team. Almost their entire team is gone from last year. They've lost basically everyone. If we want to look at the Vegas Aces team from last year, who's still remaining? The MVP, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray. That is it. And why